In today's story, we're going to be talking about a girl who lost her life due to peer pressure, and we're going to name this girl Amara. Amara was a young girl who came from a middle-income family, and she was the only child of her parents. Her parents were not rich, her parents were not poor. They could afford the basic needs of life, but Amara was never satisfied. She hated that she could not get whatever she wanted whenever she wanted, and her parents were not the kind of parents that would spoil their child because she's the only daughter and she's the only child. So after secondary school, Amara went into uni, and when she got into uni, she saw the life she has always wanted. Amara saw a lot of girls who lived like they had money, who looked like they had money, and Amara would never associate with any girl that was looking broke or that was looking poor at all. So when she got into school, she had this roommate. Her roommate was so beautiful. She admired her roommate so much because her roommate was in 300 level at the time, so her roommate was a top senior and she was still in 100 level. She admired her roommate so much. Her roommate wore the latest clothes, her roommate wore the latest wigs, the latest shoes. In fact, everything that was in her roommate's wardrobe was just top notch. So Amara admired her so much, and Amara wanted to be like her so bad. After a while, this admiration turned to pure hate and jealousy. She hated her roommate. How would her roommate have everything she has always wanted right from when she was a child? Her roommate lacked nothing. But the one thing she didn't know about her roommate was from a wealthy background. Her parents were rich. Her parents could afford literally anything she wanted in life. But Amara came from a humble background. Her parents could not afford every single thing she wanted. So little by little, Amara started joining bad friends. She started looking out for girls that looked very, very sassy, that looked very good, that would never be associated with brokenness or anything around being broke. Girls that looked very, very classy. So she made some friends, and after a while, her friends introduced her to what they were doing and told her that this is how you're going to make money in this town. If you know you want to be one of the big girls in this town, this is how to make money. So one night they decided that they were going to finally introduce Amara into what they were doing, make Amara know what they were doing. So that fateful day, they told Amara, you're going to dress up and you're going to follow us somewhere, and that is how we make our money. Are you sure you're ready to look like a bougie girl in this campus? And Amara was, yes, she would do anything to look good, she would do anything to get the best life she has always wanted. So why not? They took off and they went to another state, and in that state those girls would go out and hang around politicians, big men, sleep with them, and come back with real cash, no transfer. So on getting there, Amara friends, they went and introduced her to one top politician, and they left her with the politician. But unknowingly to her friends, that particular politician that came in there that day was not there for a good reason. He didn't just come there to come and smash. He came there for a very, very diabolical reason. So the next morning, her friends came out as usual. What they will do is they will like come out, call each other to come out to a particular junction so they can start heading back home. They called Amara and they called Amara. Amara was not picking her call. They were worried at some point. So they had to like run back to the hotel and start asking questions here and there. Only for the hotel decided to like do an investigation because obviously someone was missing, and the person that was missing went inside their hotel room with a politician. So only for them to go to the particular room that politician was, and they saw blood everywhere. But funny enough, that politician had already gone earlier, very early in the morning. He said he had an important meeting to catch, and obviously they will not ask him because he's a big politician. They will not ask him where the girl he went inside with was. So on getting into the room, they saw Amara lying down unalive on the floor. Some of her organs were missing, and it was just a very, very, very bad sight to see. her friends cried, and they had to reach out to her parents. Her parents had to like rush down to the state where she was in, and that was how Amara was not even able to complete her first year in uni, just because of peer pressure and because of greed and because of selfish reasons.